I got a gift certificate to the Old Navy, everybody. I think when somebody gives you a gift certificate to the Old Navy, it's like they're saying, look, I want you to get some new clothes, but I still don't want you to look that nice. I want you to be the best looking guy at your volunteer fire department in South Jersey, because that's what my haircut says. My haircut says volunteer firefighter. Am I a volunteer firefighter? Not officially, but I don't start fires. So I feel like I'm part of the solution that way. I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. There's a lot of young people here, and I want you to look at me. I did not know what I wanted to do with my life. I went online to become a private detective. It was a private detective school online, and I paid online. And I never heard from them again. I thought to myself, I either got ripped off, or this is my first case. It was not my first case. It was not. I don't have a lot of money, everybody. I don't have that much money. Here's what I do when I want to feel like I have money. Once in a while, I'll get a $100 bill. I'll get a hundo, okay? I go down to the dollar store. I buy one item. It makes me feel like a pimp. I don't know why, but it makes me feel like such a pimp. Like a P-I-M-P, pimp. Last time I go down there, I throw down my hundo. This cashier takes my hundo, throws it up to the light like it might be fake. Have you ever had that, where a cashier really examines your money? I'm like, first of all, bitch, you don't work for the Treasury Department, okay? You're a dollar store cashier. You made some mistakes in your life, all right? Stop trying to Elliot Ness my money home with your litmus configuration, I know what you're doing, okay? I have an online degree in private detective. Because remember when I told that joke earlier? Do you guys remember when I told that joke earlier in the night? Okay. She determines it's real, hands me back my change. By this time, I got a little bit of an anger problem, so I take each bill she hands me back, I hold it up to the light. I send her a message, you don't trust me, I don't trust you. Out of my face, out of my face. Oh yeah, I took her right to the streets. Speaking of the streets, did you guys watch that stuff about Egypt? I didn't know what was going on. I turned on my TV. I was like, holy shit, this is the best episode of the Jersey Shore I have ever seen. Holy J-Wow. This is awesome. Do you guys watch? They finally calmed the people down with hummus-flavored tear gas. They threw them some pitas and everything was fine, right? Of course the Egyptian economy failed, everybody. The entire Egyptian economy was based on a pyramid scheme. Because they have pyramids in their country. I'm Italian American. That would have never happened in Italy, okay? Because when the young people get riled up in the streets of Italy, the prime minister comes down and has sex with all of them. Okay? Yeah! Your proud march becomes a walk of shame. Your money's on the dresser, you spaghetti benders. I can say that because I'm Italian. Thank you, man. So cool. Black and white people are coming together in this country. Not really in this room, but in this country, I feel like we're coming together. Thank you for getting it, 3 people. I was following a black guy around a drugstore yesterday. It's how I celebrate Black History Month. And I don't know if he got mad because I was following him or because I kept calling him Dwayne Reed, but it did not. Black and white people are coming together in this country. Back in the 50s, white and black people couldn't even drink out of the same water fountains, guys. Look at us now. Nobody drinks out of water fountains, am I right? Am I right? Because homeless people are bathing in them. And that's so rude to interrupt somebody's bath so that you can get a drink. It's rude. I give to the homeless, everybody. I'm a Christian, okay? But I don't give any more money. I give the perfect thing, fortune cookie. Because that's food and advice at the same time. It's like, wow, no, I'm not hungry. Here's a message. You need some clinical strength deodorant, all right? Clinical strength, because your stench is a medical problem. Oh my God. I went to Canada last week, Montreal. Yeah. I do not like your border patrol up there. They were really bad. The guy was investigating me. Your border patrol. He had his fingers inside of me, ma'am. He was inside of me, okay? And then he had the balls to ask me, are you traveling with anybody? I'm like, you know what? I thought we were together now. Oh my God! I thought, how are you gonna do me like that, yo? How are you gonna do me like that? Thank you. You guys are what, man? It's a taping, ma'am. How are you heckling me during a taping, okay? This is my career on the line, Canada. I thought you guys were peaceful. You're interrupting my comedy taping. Cool thing about Canada, you know what they had? A machine that sold condoms and aspirin out of the same machine. Condoms and aspirin, fellas, so she has no excuse. Oh, snap! Valentine's Day, everybody. Who's into it? Valentine's Day? Yes, I do not understand women. That's why I don't like Valentine's Day. Like, if you send a woman a card that says, "Be mine," you're a big sweetheart. But if you walk up to one and say, "I want to own you," you get arrested. I guess it's a fine line between love and human trafficking, I suppose. Human trafficking. I like this crowd. I like this crowd. Not a lot, but I like this crowd a little bit. You're growing on me. I wrestled in high school. Ladies, are you moist? I wrestled in high school. Wrestling's a weird sport if you've never seen it. It looks like halfway between a hug and a rape. That's the way this sport looks, okay? It looks like two sex offenders trying to settle a bet. Everybody. I love the sport. I didn't like that wrestling uniform, though, because it was a tight singlet and then headgear, so it was like I was gay from the neck down. And then a little bit retarded up top, and that's how I'd wrestle, gay and retarded. I'd poke my opponent right in his eyes, pin him, and then I would just spoon him afterwards. I was gently stroking his face while feeding him peanut butter with my pinky finger. Oh my God, that is a little bit gay. I support the gays. My gay friend actually called me a faggot the other day. Called me a faggot. I'm like, bro, you can't do that. That's reverse hate speech. You're not allowed to do that. Didn't they teach you anything in the closet? Because that's not allowed. Sometimes I feel gay because my apartment is the size of a closet. So every time I leave, I feel like I've disappointed my father. My father's a good man. When I was young, he taught me how to box. Then I got a little older, realized he wasn't teaching me how to box. He just used to hit me. That's depressing. My father had a gambling problem. He lost our house when I was 11. He didn't want to upset me. He didn't say I lost the house. He just came home and said, "Mike, how would you like to go camping forever?" I'm not outdoorsy. I'm not an outdoorsy guy. My buddy in central Pennsylvania used to hunt deer. That's way more complex than I thought. Because you got to track the animal for like 2 or 3 days. At the end of it, you may or may not get a kill. He told me that. I'm like, forget that, dude. I kill a deer in my car while I'm speeding and text messaging at the same time. It's not that difficult, bro. That deer cost $2,000 damage to my car. And my buddy was like, well, you gotta understand, it's mating season. I'm like, well, that's messed up. Because I'm driving to get laid. The deer is running to get laid. We cock-blocked each other. We're just laying in the highway in a pool of our own blood. Horny and disappointed. Jerking each other off, waiting for the authorities to show up. That's a joke, guys. You can't jerk off a deer. Not in Pennsylvania. It's illegal to jerk off a deer in Pennsylvania. The weird thing is we were both on our way to see a girl named Bambi. That's the strange part. All right, I have to go. You guys were nice. Thank you.